Hey YouTube, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of War of Divisions. So yesterday, no video, well, because the server was down, and I know I could still make videos, but I didn't feel comfortable not having footage and just sitting there staring at the sky and speaking into the mic and into the camera. So I didn't feel like making a video at that point. And I think people probably weren't really thinking too much about the game at that time because the server was down pretty much all day. In fact, the compensations were absolutely great, right? 2,000 gems and tons of potions. But one thing they don't realize is that there's so much to do in the game that there were a lot of things that they didn't compensate us for. And I understand that it's what it is. Sometimes you can't do things about life, little changes like that. And if they were to sit there and calculate all the little things that they'll have to give away, it will take forever for them to do that. But I'm still very appreciative of the fact that they actually gave us compensation for it. Because chances are, since it took down the servers for all their games, it was something probably hardware related again, like last time. And sometimes there's not much you can do about things like that. And I think just getting any sort of compensation is actually great for us. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up to open discussion for tonight's stream. So for those of you who are interested in discussing the EX job level 25 that's going on the JP server, I do have some screenshots I'm going to show you later in this video. And we can see the stats of the level 120 characters that's on there. And so I think it's a good time to actually have an open discussion with the community and the viewership. So please join me on my stream tonight starting at 8:45 Eastern Standard Time. And we can kind of do a little bit of farming, catch up on some gaming, and of course discuss the topic at hand. So I'm going to go ahead and skip Friday Free Thinking episode onto the live stream. But for this video, I'm going to go over the summons that I did on my main account and then briefly touch up on what I feel like should be going on with the EX job level 25. So I know there's a lot of people who are probably either on board with it or not on board with the situation. And that is, of course, the level cap increase. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of level cap increase ever, especially given the circumstances that it's only been 1 year. In fact, that kind of put us in a bind, right? As global players, I feel like we know what's coming up. And there are going to be many stipulations that comes with this news. First and foremost, we're going to be getting 3-star Esper / Vision cards. So maybe not necessarily power creeping per se, but in actuality, it's definitely power boosting. Am I right? And on the top of things, we have to farm 400 shards in additional to the level 99 unit in order to activate level 25 job. In which case, you can increase your unit to level 120. So here's how I'm going to look at it, right? I know how it's designed. That is to get some of the older units a boost in terms of making them quote-unquote viable. But one thing this game is slowly teaching us more and more is that this game is definitely not a hero collector. It's actually incomprehensible for most of us to think in terms that we need to go and collect terms of all the different units in the game. Especially the fact that they've just increased the level cap. Most of us don't even have over 75% of the units in the game or even working on them. So if anything, this is telling us you have to start picking units that you just really want to play with and enjoy, and not just happen to go with the idea of weekly flavors. But there lies the contradiction. They want us to summon because Arena dictates that. In order to get the bonuses, you have to get the new units. Or in order to conquer the new raid or PvE content, you need to summon the new units in order to get an advantage over others. So you can't have it both ways, right? And I think the designers of this game really need to pay attention to the community in terms of content creators and our opinions and the community as a whole. We are kind of in a bind in terms of the companies are contradicting themselves. They want us to not collect heroes because it's almost impossible to build all of your units at this point at the 1 year mark to level 99, let alone get a bunch of units to 120. Now, before people start saying things like, well, they're only going to release you know, bundles of units that are going to be up to level 120. Look, I get that, but it's already announced. In fact, I'm going to show you the screenshot I have right here. The unit, in fact, is one of those package deals in terms of getting to level 120. And if you can see the stats, by the way, don't be misconstrued by the stats because it already is equipping, how do you say the name, Bahamut? Which is the 3-star Esper / 3-star vision card. So there's going to be a big discrepancy in terms of stat boost. But as you can see, 1300 magical attack power, 5000 hit points on a healer. That's a lot to be, you know, dealing with in terms of quote unquote mudflation, as I like to call it. People call it power creeping, but I like to use the term mudflation because you're slowly increasing and building the mud, right? I think that's where they got it from. But let's look at Titus 120. Not super impressive. And he is the free unit. But bear in mind, you have to farm 1000 shards. Because my understanding is you get the unit for free, but you certainly don't get the shards for free. So that begs to differ. How do they expect us to farm 1000 shards? Again, many people are defending the concept that you're supposed to be farming this over a long course of time. But these units are not going to be viable in terms of at level 79 and trying to conquering whatever raid they're going to give us. Some of the footage I've seen, some of those monsters do tons of damage. So it boils down to, what are the designers thinking? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You want us to spend a lot of money to get these shards? Fine. Whales are probably going to do it. Krakens are going to do it. Poseidons are going to do it. But over time, they're going to get tired of that concept as well. On top of it, you want us to get the new units to conquer PvE. That's fine too. We as, you know, light spenders and free-to-play players can definitely select units that we want to pick, nick and pick, so to speak, and summon them. But the thing is, we can't build them all. And ultimately, this game is releasing too many units at once, and on top of it, they're increasing the power level, in my opinion, a little too fast. But I'm not going to go over too deep into it. I think it's good for people to start thinking about this situation. Personally, I have to prepare for the worst. If this scenario calls for the game to go in a direction that I don't enjoy anymore, I will not play this game anymore. Simple as that. You know, right now, my plan is I'm not going to spend any more money on this game until I figure out exactly what is going on with the 1-year anniversary and the direction this game is taking us. If I feel like there's too much going on in terms of all the power creeping, quote unquote, I will no longer play this game. And therefore, I must ask the community this question. And I never wanted to do this before, but I want to ask the followers of this channel, subscribers, and the viewership, if you guys also decide to quit this game, or you decide to keep playing the game, whatever the case is, let me know what other games you want me to play and cover on this channel. Because I didn't create this channel for the sake of War of the Visions, although it just so happens that War of the Visions is the best game at the time for me. I still love this game, and I love the concept of the game, but I refuse to give money to a company that has a very poor history of power creeping and controlling power creeping. So with that said, please give me some suggestions of some games in the comment section below that you would like to see me cover and play. So therefore, I can continue on with this channel in case, this is a big in case, that I decide to walk away from this game. But I don't foresee that happening for quite a bit because the JP players still need to get situated with the new changes. So I think that's all I'm going to talk about. I know I already kind of dived into the technically speaking Friday Free Thinking, but I think it's a good prelude to what we should be talking about in terms of my stream tonight. So I'm going to show you the footage of my summons on my main account, and I'm also going to show you the footage that I spent 2,000 paid gems to buy the step 1 of the 2-step part in which you can get the guaranteed Esper / Vision card combo, and on top of it you get the 100 shards of a selector ticket of the Vision card you are of your choice. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Okay, let's go ahead and summon on my main account. Obviously, I'm hoping just to get him real quick, but as it turns out, you cannot skip these steps. You got to go through individual steps and go back to the beginning of the menu and then do it again. This one looks sort of promising. You got a lot of gold here. Celeer, so that's going to be Mog Metals. Mog Metals. Pretty much at this point, everything is going to be pretty much... Oh! Wait, I don't have that. Nice. Another gold, very nice. Path to Revenge. Admirer's Rivalry. Turn. Here we go. Kitofe, come home. Oh no, what is this? What is this? Oh, I got Laswell. I like it, I like it, I like it, like it, like it. Yeah, I like it, because Laswell is actually really solid. I know I kind of gave him a bad mouthing, so to speak, but he's actually a quite good unit. Alright, here we go. La 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 la. Okay, so we have a couple of chances here. I don't believe that blue is going to turn into rainbow though, so it looks like this is going to be pretty much all gold. Adelard, very nice, very nice. What is this? Chivalrous Outlaw. Okay, so we got the new card. And Fina, okay. So overall, that one wasn't that great, obviously. But I got the new card, and I think that's fine. I mean, you just kind of have to think in terms that you're going to spend 10,000 gems to get 2 copies of this card, right? Essentially is what it is. And along the way, anything nice you get will be kind of nice. So we have 2 chances again. Boom, change. Nope. Vigorous Vegetation. So that one gives Pierce attack. And most of us most likely will not be able to get any of the piercing units in terms of cards to be maxed out. Like Titan, I guess, would be the only one, but so that's a dud. I got a great. These are all going to be basically monk medals. So not too shabby though, because I got Laswell, which is well worth the gems as a bonus material. And then everything else has been duds. This one's gonna be probably mentioned dud. Wow, my main account has really bad luck lately. I don't understand it, to be honest. I mean, I understand it. It's just RNG, but a bit kind of sad face, you know. You kind of get a little sad. You do. Curry. Yeah, this one definitely is a 2,000 gems. I mean, I guess I did get some, what do you call that? This is step 5 already, isn't it? Oh, am I gonna get, just relax, relax. Change? No, Ramada, okay, all right, no new units. There he is. Aigaion. Is this gonna turn? Please turn. Yes. Aigaion again? Yes! Save me some. That was nice. I got it twice. Wow, what are the odds? Got it twice. That would have been sweet if the other one turned into a... If this one turned into a UR unit, that would have been sweet. Alright, that's all the time I have for this video. I want to thank you for watching, and I want to thank you for the continued support. Remember, put in a game or games that you recommend you playing in the comment section below. And feel free to join in the discussion in this comment or in my stream tonight. Remember, time is your most valuable resource, so spend it wisely. As always, take care of yourself and all your loved ones. Nashtaters and his family out of here. Peace.